Come on. Take the field, baby. Take the field.
Robinson broke a tackle 40, 35.
Third down, boy.
This is Jags Wired, presented by UF Health. UF Health. Visit ufhealthjax.org.
Can't get desperate, you know. You gotta just keep going to work, and we're gonna win some games. We're gonna turn it around, and you know, we all thought today was the day we're gonna get that first win, and it wasn't. You know, we didn't execute enough down the stretch, but we're gonna figure it out, and we're gonna turn this thing around. It's gonna be a lot of fun when we do.
The rookie quarterback gets it. While others around him are caught up in the 5-game losing streak to open the season and an even longer losing streak that's threatening the league record, the quarterback is showing everyone how to get where they want to go. Hi everybody, I'm Brian Sexton. Welcome to this edition of Jags Wired, presented by UF Health. The Jaguars are Trevor Lawrence's team, and they will be for a very long time. That's really good news because the kid quarterback is getting better before our eyes. He was poised on Sunday against Tennessee despite the early turnover for a touchdown, and even as the Titans were starting to pull away, he found a way to keep his team in the game. This season is about Trevor, and at least from that perspective, it's off to a great start. There are, of course, issues that have to be addressed with this team in order for that breakthrough win, and perhaps it will come on Sunday in London. We'll see what they can cook up for the Dolphins, but first, let's look back at the quarterback and his teammates against the Titans in this week's Southern Four Dealers Sounds of the Game.
The Jaguars are back home, still in pursuit of that first win of the year, and hoping to do it against a bitter division rival.
Hey! Come on, Jay. Come on, Jay. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Pop. Get down us, baby. Break this down. Trenches on 3. 1, 2, 3.
The theme of the week for Trevor Lawrence and the Jags offense, no turnovers a week ago Thursday night against the Bengals. They're going to pull off the upset and snap the streak. That must continue this afternoon.
Oh!
The Titans won the toss. They deferred, so they will kick off. The Jags will be on offense in the all-teal uniforms today. Third and 10 for Jacksonville. Shotgun for Trevor. Dropping the throw. Looking, steps up. He checks it now to Dan Arnold. Now the ball popped out of there. They're going to call it a catch and a fumble, and they're running it back. Are the Titans? The Titans are going to run it back for a touchdown.
Dan Arnold catches the ball, and as soon as he turns around, Elijah Molden hits him right on the ball. The ball pops out, and it's on the ground.
Jeff, but he catches the ball and then actually turns upfield. He makes a football move. I think this is a fumble. I think that's the right call by the officials.
And just like that, wow. We've played a minute, and the Titans lead at 7-0.
Let's go. We good. Go on. We good. Get it right back. Next play.
You can find a way to kind of pound that rock out a little bit, take a little pressure off the passing game. Now that you're down, that would be big.
Inside handoff to James Robinson, all kind of room, 40, 45, along the far sideline, 40, 30, 25, 20. James Robinson tripped up inside the 15-yard line. A terrific run by J-Rob.
Stop playing! Let's go! That's James Robinson right between the block of Norwell and Cam Robinson, a gaping hole, and it's a foot race, and he just barely gets tripped up at the end. I like what they're doing. Listen, just play physical football. You have a good offensive line in run blocking. You have two good backs and a really good back in James Robinson, who's entering the game now, coming back in.
The give to James Robinson, tries the middle, leans toward the goal line, touchdown! A 1-yard touchdown run by James Robinson.
Well deserving after having that 58-yard explosive play that propelled this offense down the field to answer a turnover that they gave up.
And that's all y'all up front, baby. That's all y'all up front. Good job. Great job.
And the extra point is no good by Matthew Wright. 7-6. Titans lead it. Tannehill drops the throw, fires middle of the field, caught wide open. 10, 5. Toward the goal line goes A.J. Brown. They're going to mark him out near the 1-yard line. A crossing route to A.J. Brown. He was wide open. It'll be 2nd and goal from inside the 1 as we get set to start play here in the 2nd quarter. They give it to Henry running to the left side again, and this time Derrick Henry is into the end zone for the touchdown.
Let's go get some points before half.
3rd and 3 for the Jags. Bunch to the right. Shotgun. Need to stay on the field here. Dropping against a 4-man rush. Trevor fires deep downfield. That ball is going to be caught for the first down inside the 40-yard line of Tennessee.
Trevor Lawrence throws an absolute beautiful ball and a catchable ball to Marvin Jones Jr.
So 4th and goal from the 1. Lawrence by himself in the backfield. Robinson is in as a receiver. They toss to the back of the end zone. Caught! Touchdown, Jacksonville! Jacob Hollister wide open with some touch from Trevor Lawrence.
That ball was thrown exactly where it needed to be, to where nobody could touch it but Hollister.
That was fun right there. Good job. Good job. Good job. Good job. Good job. Long game. Long game.
2nd down and 9 from the 14. Empty backfield now, dropping his Tannehill. Scrambling to his right, looking downfield. Now he fires all the receivers wide open. That's going to be an easy touchdown. We've played 30 minutes. Tennessee 24, Jacksonville 13.
Jack, let's get it, bro. Let's go. All out. Let's go.
I'll tell you what, it sets up a huge opening drive in the second half with the Titans getting the ball.
Play fake. Tannehill rolls to the right. He is hit from behind. The ball floats into the air, and it is an incomplete pass. Now they're running it back. Are they going to say fumble? Or are they going to say he fumbled the ball? Dakota Allen ran it back to the 50-yard line.
Well, the officials did the right thing, let it go. Caleb Chazon beats the block of Derrick Henry and hits Tannehill blindside.
And Urban's going to throw the challenge flag. I can't imagine that's not a pass, but they did let it go, and they let the Jags run it back after Chazon had the big hit.
After review, the ruling of incomplete pass stands.
It'll go as an incomplete pass. After the review, it was really close. Henry, the running back. They run it to Henry right up the middle of the field, inside the 5, into the end zone. That's a touchdown.
This is just right up the gut. No one even close to him.
3rd down and 7 from the 34-yard line of Jacksonville. They converted 5 out of 8 on 3rd down. He drops. They're going to get to him. They're going to sack him. The Jags get him back at the 45-yard line. Great work that time by the Jacksonville defensive front. DeJuan Smoot got him at the 45-yard line.
Come on, bro. Wait. Can I get one?
Jags trying to cut into that lead. Empty backfield. 3 right, 2 left. Shotgun. Dropping his Trevor. It's a quarterback draw. Trevor Lawrence got to walk into the end zone. Touchdown. A quarterback draw and an easy touchdown for Trevor Lawrence.
And his 2nd career rushing touchdown.
That was not a patient 3-step drop. That was a 1-step. That was you. I know what cover it is, and I'm going.
I've ran that 100 times.
And it's a quarterback draw from the beginning. Everyone's run blocking, and there's not a Titan that has a chance to even get a hand. Wouldn't have got him down in flag football.
Play fake. Now Trevor rolls right. Now back to the middle. Fires to the middle of the field. Caught by Laviska Shenault. First catch by Laviska today. He broke a tackle. Still on his feet. Laviska Shenault to the 30. To the 25. To the 20.
Let's go, boy! Hell yeah!
Along the far sideline. Knocked out of bounds near the 10-yard line. What a play by Laviska Shenault.
Big dog!
I told you.
Dropping his Trevor. Now he looks like he wants to run it. Now back to the middle of the field. Trevor dives for the goal line. Touchdown!
We might be short here. We might be short.
They're trying to confirm the touchdown now.
Yeah, I don't think he gets in.
Yeah, the knees
down.
It's close.
After review, the quarterback was short of the goal line.
That thing could not be any closer to the goal line. Here we go. Under center is Trevor Lawrence from the 1-inch line. They hand it to Carlos Hyde, who tries to bounce it outside. He is just going to get mauled. That wasn't even close. Instead of quarterback sneak, they ran an off-tackle play. And Carlos Hyde is tackled well in the backfield, and the ball's going to go over on down. 37-19. The Titans have won it.
You had opportunities to get back in the game.
These small things and opportunities that you just don't make, that the team's got to start making.
Coming up on Jags Wire.
Nope.
We ride along with second-year running back James Robinson. Listen in, coming up in Mic'd Up. Plus,
Trevor Lawrence's 4-yard touchdown run was a matter of numbers and angles.
Jeff Lageman breaks down Trevor Lawrence's fourth quarter touchdown run next in a closer look. All that and more straight ahead on Jags Wire.
Hey, that was not a patient three-step drop. That was a one-step. That was you. I know what cover it is, and I'm going.
Lawrence put the Jaguars on his back and carried them down the field twice in the fourth quarter. His teammates know what he's capable of, and what they're clearly excited about is what they have in their huddle. We're back on Jags Wire. I'm Brian Sexton. If you look at the good young quarterbacks in the NFL, all of them have the legs to either extend a play or turn up the field and make something happen. Jeff Lageman takes you into his football lab to show you how the fourth quarter Trevor Lawrence touchdown happened. In this week's Closer Look, presented by Baptist Health.
Dropping his Trevor at the quarterback draw. Trevor Lawrence got to walk into the end zone. Touchdown.
Welcome into the football lab, and Trevor Lawrence's 4-yard touchdown run was a matter of numbers and angles. What do I mean? Well, it starts with the formation. They come out in a spread formation. They're trying to get as many people away from the core as they can. On the snap of the ball, Jamal Agnew runs a little flare, and the defense is thinking quick screen. So these three defenders are now completely out of the picture. These two wide receivers on this side are running option routes to the outside. Now they're out of the picture, so now you have just the core. So now that you've got the numbers that you want, now you have to get the angles to block everybody. You've got naturally good angles to block the end, the tackle, and the end on this side. That leaves the linebacker and the tackle. How do you get the angle? Linder comes off and blocks the tackle this way. Norwell comes behind, a little full block, and blocks the linebacker right there. Now you're probably saying, well, what about the safety? Well, because Trevor Lawrence hits it pretty quick and you've got the angles, he's right up the middle here, untouched into the end zone, and the safety can't be a factor because the numbers and the angles all lined up. Now let's jump into the film and take a look at it. The spread formation, you can see it's moving everybody to the outside, and then on the snap of the ball, Jamal Agnew running that little outside flare route, it draws them all away from the core. And this look from behind the defense, you're gonna see how you get the angles to block the defenders. Take a look at Linder. Linder just pushes them out. Norwell folds behind. Now he's got the angle as well. And an excellent block to the right side there by Barch. Excellent play design, and it's all about numbers and angles.
Coming up.
I was looking at the scoreboard. Did I tell him 31 was right behind? I was like, no.
Listen in to James Robinson's career day next in Mic'd Up. That's straight ahead on Jags Wire.
Jags Wired is brought to you in part by TIAA Bank. Turn potential into progress. And Baptist Health, changing healthcare for good.
Will not be denied on the goal line. Not be denied on the goal line. No guy, no one guy, no one. I don't want these guys shot. You drag him in. He's jumping over the top. That's all right there.
James Robinson is a dynamic runner. He isn't a burner, but you better not give him an inch, or he's likely to take 58 yards or find his way past you and into the end zone. He's the NFL's fourth leading rusher as the Jags head to London to face the Dolphins. Welcome back to Jags Wired, presented by UF Health. Speed is the only reason the Jaguars running back wasn't drafted in 2020. He doesn't have that breakaway speed that puts fear into a defense. But what he does have is great vision and a strong desire to put his team on his back and carry them down the field. Let's go to the sideline for this week's Mic'd Up, presented by Duncan.
Mic'd up, don't say too much crazy. Let's have fun doing it, man. All that hard work you got put in for these moments, man. 1, 2, 3, 5. Hey! Mic'd up. You ain't said nothing.
Nope.
Jags, let's go, baby.
I got 100 words for that.
That boy James Mike Dump's gonna point at the mic.
Go, boy. Hey, what? Say what? Hey. Hey, we going down the field.
Inside handoff to James Robinson, all kind of room, 40, 45, along the far sideline, 40, 30, 25, 20. James Robinson tripped up inside the 15-yard line. A terrific run by James Robinson.
Stop playing! Let's go! That's what I'm talking about, boy.
I was looking at the scoreboard. Cause I showed 31 was right behind. I was like, hell yeah!
Go get it!
Hey! Low! Right there!
The give to James Robinson, tries the middle, leans toward the goal line, touchdown! A 1-yard touchdown run by James Robinson.
Good job, Rob. Way to run that. Y'all boy, keep holding that thing.
Keep going. Run the ball great.
That outside, like, every time they crash, hit outside. Let's go, man. Let's go, what? I had to give you a little something.
Some type of content. Some type of content, huh?
I'll be ready now. Be ready. Let's go get it. 25, go. That's a good job. Just keep pressing. Keep pressing like you've been doing. Now these guys commit more and he can jump, but ain't nobody else there.
On one of them, I think that linebacker fell off. I went to 34. He fell off. I could have got more.
Now we take that. You like that ride?
I like watching you run. Keep that up.
Chill out. God, please. Chill out.
You keep doing what you're doing. That's all that matters. Focus on what you're doing. Killing. I love it, bro.
Appreciate it, bro.
I told you last time, I don't know if you remember, but you're a hell of a player and I respect you a lot, man. You're on the ball hard, seriously.
Appreciate it.
No,
thank you.
Yeah, brother.
Coming up, we'll look ahead at the trip across the pond. That's next.
Hey, zone 4, everything. West side, best side.
Jacksonville native Shaq Quarterman made his presence felt in the second half against the Titans. It's fair to say the second-year linebacker is the city's biggest cheerleader, on and off the field. Welcome back to Jags Wired. I'm Brian Sexton. The Jaguars return to London this week for the first time since 2019. It's a big trip, a huge lift to move an NFL team across the Atlantic, but it's one these Jags know well. The Jaguars have won 3 times in 7 trips to London, the most recent 4 years ago when they blasted the Baltimore Ravens at Wembley Stadium. This will be the first time the Jaguars will play in London, but not at Wembley. They'll play at Tottenham's new stadium, which was built with the NFL's input, both financially and technically. They'll face another struggling team from Florida in the Miami Dolphins. The Dolphins thought this was a season they would join the contenders in the AFC. But after winning 10 games a season ago, they're only 1-4. Their starting quarterback is hurt, their backup was injured on Sunday, and they've dropped 4 consecutive games since winning in New England on opening day. Hopefully the Jaguars end the 20-game losing streak and get that story put to rest headed into their bye week, which comes after the long trip to London. They'll need to rest up because another long trip, this one west to Seattle, awaits them on Halloween weekend, followed by games against the Bills, Colts, Rams, and 49ers. It's a really tough stretch, and the bye week couldn't come at a better time. The Jaguars desperately need a win. But they don't need to play desperate against the Dolphins. And there are real reasons for optimism. They ran the ball as well as they have all season. And they held Derrick Henry in check until the game was out of reach. K'Lavon Chaisson was running wild in the backfield, and the offensive line gave their quarterback great protection. And the quarterback is good and getting better all the time. We'll see you next week when we look back at the game against the Dolphins in London. Good night, everybody.